A very good morning and welcome. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show Espresso on SABC3. It's a Monday morning, if you didn't know, if the weekend got too crazy for you, like some of our friends in East London. But I'm sure they had a very, very good time indeed. How was your weekend, by the way, Lana?
Weekend was amazing. My best was the highlights, sitting in front of the rugby, thinking, I'm not even going to watch the rugby. I want to see Kat sing. And I figured it out. You need to sing for the team that you want to lose.
No!
Yes.
No! You can't say that. I'm sorry, Box, I let you down.
No, you didn't. You just sang the song. Hulle moes jou in die span gesit het, dan het ons gewen.
Hoorie nie.
Oh, gaan jy?
Mens, wat is dit?
Kat
They've
lego
got that,
mabubu singing.
That's insane. I like that little bok on the jacket
I
there.
love your little outfit there.
But listen, proud moment. You know, but the proud moment for parents or for adults in their life is having children one day. Do you dream of having?
I dream of having a lot of children, really.
Really?
And I always feel that if you're able to, then you should have. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
But apparently now new technology has made a breakthrough.
New
in
technology has made a breakthrough. You know, I look at this and I almost think, when is one infertile? Is it after 6 months? Is it after trying for a year? And I have questions about this. Now, we'd have a doctor that's joining us in studio today, but the breakthrough came from Stanford, and I'm totally excited to find out about this. But if you've always dreamed of having a baby and you've had complications, there's been complications in terms of medical info or unable to do it because of our medical complications even. I just mentioned a breakthrough in Stanford, and we want to know about it. Take a look.
Some say it's a miracle. A 30-year-old infertile woman has given birth to a baby in Japan after doctors used a new technique to reawaken her ovaries into producing eggs again. The exciting and revolutionary experimental technique, developed by researchers at Stanford University, was tried on a small group of Japanese women with a specific kind of infertility problem known as primary ovarian insufficiency. Surgeons removed the women's ovaries and coaxed them into producing eggs again with drugs, then re-implanted them. In 5 of the 27 women in the trial, the eggs matured and then collected and fertilized with IVF techniques. Shortly after, and despite having been told that she would never have a child, one infertile woman became pregnant and miraculously gave birth to a healthy son in Tokyo. Of the other 4 infertile women, 1 is pregnant, while 2 are preparing for embryo transfer. Despite being in the early stages of development, the world is standing up and taking notice, and scientists hope the breakthrough will help infertile women across the world realize their dreams of giving birth to a child of their own.
Well, incredible to see that there is a breakthrough and all of us are able to have a baby if we desire. Well, in studio we have Dr. Matebese from the Cape Fertility Clinic to discuss what this breakthrough means to all of us. Doctor, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Elana. Thanks for having me on the show.
I want to get to these questions because it's something that interests me. How many cases of infertility do we have in South Africa?
Okay, in South Africa, it's quite variable because it's also underreported, the incidence of infertility. But I would put it at about 20 to 30% of couples have a problem of fertility.
What causes it?
The causes are variable. I like to divide them into thirds. So a third will be because of a problem with the woman. A third will be because of a problem with the man. A third will be a combination of both. And there's a few percentage of couples that will have what we call unexplained infertility. That means after all the tests, we cannot find what's causing their infertility.
Now, I know that there's a lot of methods, and I've learned about this. I've actually been on the website before. But if we look at the treatment and in treating, I don't want to call it a problem, the situation, what methods do we use in order to help women with fertility problems? I mean, is there help out there?
There is help, definitely, Elana. I mean, the help depends on the cause, obviously,
yes,
because you need to find what's causing the fertility problem. So you could treat medically, you could treat surgically, or a combination of both. Yeah, medically would be really to do with inducing ovulation, so that is helping women to produce eggs. Surgically would be to correct structural problems, such as problems with blocked tubes, or even any structural problems with the womb itself.
I want to get to the breakthrough and us talking about it. I mean, we don't want to get people's hopes up, but if we look at it, what does this breakthrough mean to us as women, or even as a family, if you want to have a baby? You know, is infertility something of the past?
It's difficult to say that just yet, Elana. It's exciting, but it's still very experimental at the moment. It is a major breakthrough in science because at the moment, women with that problem were only simply offered donor eggs. That's not usually very acceptable, especially sometimes due to cultural or religious beliefs. But this would be a major breakthrough because this then might actually make infertility a thing of the past.
Look, even I'm smiling and excited about it because, you know, we all want a little baby and have a family. What makes you infertile? I want to say, you know, is it after 6 months of trying, after a year? How do you know I am infertile?
Yes, it's also a very variable definition. But, I mean, we tend to say that a woman must consider themselves subfertile, or a couple rather, if they've tried to conceive for at least a year.
Okay.
Yeah, but at times, if for women more than 35, we also reduce that to 6 months.
Doctor, thank you so much. Exciting news. So next time when someone asks, are you pregnant? You can almost say yes. Well, from healthy options and healthy lifestyle, we're going to food that is normally classic. And this time around, we're finding healthier options.